In this video, I'm going to tell you about our new contactless thermometer and why we replaced our old digital thermometer, which is this one here. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I release a new video. Back about the middle of March, we bought a digital thermometer to track our temperatures during this pandemic. It was the sort you stick in your armpit, under your tongue, or in elsewhere. As we were sharing it, we elected to use our armpits. The thermometer was only about $8 Australian, so we weren't expecting much and we weren't disappointed. We took our temperatures about twice a day and kept a log so we could easily see any deviation that looked suspicious. By late June, we decided to get an infrared or contactless thermometer. The reasons? It would be quicker and easier to use, just point and shoot, and no undressing to get at the armpit. And no waiting for an almost inaudible beep to notify the reading was ready. A quick Google search showed me the types and prices I could expect. Several looked to be very similar but unbranded. Narrowing my search, I found one on Amazon Australia for about $44. That's Australian dollars. We have a Prime subscription with Amazon, so I ordered it and it arrived the next day. The manual was comprehensive and written in quite good English. Whenever I buy something, I like to save an electronic, that is a PDF version of the manual, but in this case I couldn't find one online, so I had to scan the paper version. Let's have a look at the device then. You'll need two AAA batteries, as they're not supplied with the product. I guess that points to how tight the profit margins are on some of these commodity items from China. The three buttons on the right side select Celsius or Fahrenheit and navigate the menu system. It arrived configured for Celsius, so I didn't have to do anything. Reading the manual, I found the thermometer could be also used to take surface temperatures, not just human body temperatures. Use the set button on the side to swap between the two modes. To take a body temperature, point the gun at the forehead at a distance of 3 to 5 centimeters, then pull and hold the trigger. Within 2 seconds, you will hear a beep and the reading will then appear on the screen. If the temperature is above 38 degrees, you'll hear 5 beeps. If you want to check a group of people, just repeat this point and shoot process for each one. You don't have to wait for the thermometer to shut down between readings, but the thermometer does shut down automatically after 15 seconds. The most recent 32 readings are held in the thermometer's memory, but it only displays the memory locations from 1 to 32. There is no timestamp, so this feature is rather useless if you want to look back through recent readings. Right, let's take some readings. Point the gun at your forehead at a distance of 3 to 5 centimeters. To get the distance right, I use my first 2 fingers as a guide. They're about 4 centimeters in width. Pull and hold the trigger and you'll hear a beep after about 2 seconds. Look at the screen and it shows the temperature recorded and the memory location. If you want to know the temperature of a surface, such as a hot kettle or a glass of hot liquid, this is what you do. Pull the trigger briefly to turn the thermometer on. Switch the mode to surface using the set button. This button toggles between the two modes, surface and body. With the surface mode selected, point at the surface you want to measure and hold the trigger until you hear a beep. The gun must be 3 to 5 centimeters from the surface. Read the temperature from the screen. So far so good. Everything seems to work as advertised. It's simple to use. The small screen is sharp and easy to read indoors. But how reliable are the readings? You could calibrate it against other types of thermometers. Or if you're visiting your health clinic, you could check the readings against your doctor's thermometer. The instructions do show how to adjust the calibration if needed. However, I look at it this way. If the readings are consistent, then absolute accuracy is not critical. You just want to know if your temperature is what it normally is, or if it's significantly higher. If you take your temperature regularly, you'll know what's normal and what's not. Check with your doctor if you're unsure. But are the readings consistent? What I'm going to do now is take 5 readings in quick succession. And yes, they are surprisingly consistent. So my verdict is this thermometer is pretty good value at $44 Australian. And if you're a little bit obsessive like me, you can use it to check your visitors before they enter your home.
Was that you?
It's quick and not at all intrusive.
Come on.